visit very different from the other visits has been also that this isn't about comparing this visit with any other leader's visit, but it is more about also deepening and broadening the strengthening of the relationship with the Indian partners. And this is what, when it comes to looking forward to welcoming Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Washington, D.C., has been an official statement that was also released on part of the U.S. Principal Deputy Spokesperson Vedant Patel. But also, are you getting any information, Malvika, if the state dinner, that private dinner that is being hosted by the Bidens, has it already begun? Because any information coming in from the South Lawn?
The private intimate dinner has already begun. The Prime Minister is already inside the White House right now, and he is meeting with the Bidens. He is scheduled to come here in another hour or so. It is already 8 p.m. here, and mostly people in the U.S. have an early dinner. Going by that tradition, I'm expecting that the intimate dinner invitation that was extended by the Bidens to Prime Minister Modi is already there, are already having dinner right now, and the ceremony should end soon.
All right. So the private dinner seems to be underway. We are told that a special curated menu that has been designed, especially when it comes to millet. It's a year of millets that we are talking about from Prime Minister Narendra Modi. It's a strict vegetarian menu that we are told. But on your left is when Prime Minister Narendra Modi touched down Washington, D.C. It was raining. It was quite windy there. But the national anthem of both of the countries that was playing, and the Prime Minister there, you can see him standing there. The guard of honor that was also accorded to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, as all of the dignitaries and the delegates from the United States of America that were there present to welcome Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And this is a warm relationship that has been shared between the two world leaders there, and the significance also being attached to it, Malvika, because the questions that are being raised exactly when it comes to how is it different from any other state visit that has been accorded to very few global leaders.
That's right. This is the Biden administration's third state dinner, which is extended only to the closest allies, and it reflects on the growing significance of the U.S.-India partnership for the United States of America. Yesterday, John Kirby, the NSC coordinator for strategic communications, said that it is seeing India as a partner of the future. It is seeing India's growing global presence. It's not just that India is important from an Indo-Pacific perspective, but it is also seeing that India is important for the U.S. From a strategic global perspective. Here we are seeing the presence of China is something that the U.S. wants to counter. There was a briefing by the Defense Department today, and they mentioned, kind of alluding to China, saying that telecommunications equipment that is coming in from suspect states to be discontinued by them. This is a very big thing for the U.S. government to say publicly. There was also a mention regarding Ukraine in yesterday's briefing. They said that India, if it wanted to, could take a strategic role in mediating between Russia and Ukraine, so long as Ukraine was included in this discussion and certain conditions were met.
There's a reason why India has been given when it comes to the soft power label. Is it more of a soft power, or is it more of a subtle power, especially when it comes to the kind of messaging that India has been sending across to the world leaders, and to the politics and the war that seems to be happening in Ukraine and Russia? But looking at the current situation, the significance and the importance that is being attached to the Prime Minister's visit, why is it different from other state visits that very few global leaders are accorded with this kind of honor? Let's listen in to Vedant Patel, who is the U.S. Principal Deputy Spokesperson.
This visit, it celebrates the U.S.-India partnership as one of the most important bilateral relationships that we have in the 21st century. And this is about our partnership and deepening our relationship with India. And after years of strengthening ties, the U.S.-India partnership is deeper and more expansive than it's ever been. We now work cooperatively to uphold a free and open Indo-Pacific. We drive innovation and jointly tackle global challenges. Together, we're working with other like-minded partners. Our countries will shape the future, working towards a world that is open, prosperous, secure, stable, and resilient.
So, Malvika, after this state private dinner that has been accorded to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, I think that will be an end to the second day that has also been, if we call it, a successful one. And how about day 3 and the last one?